you know what? This is the best time to be a Catholic. This is an awesome time to be a Catholic. Hey everyone, recently I have been feeling pretty sad. I think it's because of everything that has been going on in the world recently. Where I'm from, it just seems like our faith, the Catholic faith, is being attacked in a very strong way, with all of the talk about the abortion bill in New York and everything in Virginia, and just all the stuff going on regarding abortion and the pro-life movement. In addition to that, back not that long ago, we heard all of these things coming out about the scandals that were happening in the church and these horrible, horrible things that were happening. And with that and just stuff in my personal life with people attacking my faith, I started feeling very discouraged, and I was thinking, this is not a good time to be a Catholic. Why is this happening? Why do I have to live in a time with all this stuff going on? I just felt very sad about it. And then I was watching a YouTube channel called the Catholic Marathon Mom. She came on and was talking about hope and despair. But one thing she said was, right now is a great time to be a Catholic, something along those lines. And I heard that. I was playing it in the background as I was doing stuff in the kitchen, and I thought, whoa, wait a second, she did not just say that. So I went back and I replayed it, and I felt so encouraged because I thought, you know what? My tendency is to think negatively. My tendency is to see these horrible things happening, and in my total shock and disbelief that this stuff is going on and that people's opinions are the way that they are, and that they're so far from the truth, I tend to get very sad and discouraged from it. But I was reminded by Lisa, the Catholic Marathon Mom, that instead of always thinking so negatively, what would happen if I took my negative mindset and turned it into a positive one? And just by her changing up my thought process alone, it has transformed the last few days for me. Because instead of thinking, wow, what a horrible time to be a Catholic, I'm thinking, you know what? This is the best time to be a Catholic. This is an awesome time to be a Catholic. Why? Well, yes, maybe there are some bad things happening, but there are always going to be things like this happening. Since the beginning of time, things like this have been happening. That's what we're always going to be battling. Beyond that, we have technology the way that we do. I have this channel where I can talk to other people who are like-minded. I can watch videos from people who are like-minded, even people who are different than me, and I can gain an understanding of their thought process when it comes to these hot topic issues. So that was very happy for me to think about my faith in a different way and be inspired to get myself out of this mindset of, gosh, I can't believe all this stuff is happening, and think, wow, what a time to be alive. What a time where I can help others. How can I instill strong morals and values in my children? How can I share the truth with them? And the cool thing about being a Catholic Christian in general is that at the end of the day, we already know who won. We already know who won the battle. So there's hope in that. There's hope in our faith and in what we know to be true and right and what we believe. So with all this craziness going on, I mean, I think the second you open up your Facebook news feed or see what's going on in the opinions of others in the comments section on news articles, take a second, take a breather, and instead of immediately going to that place of feeling discouraged and like you can't believe all this stuff is going on and you're mad and you're frustrated and you're stressed out about it, take a breather, take a deep breath, say a little prayer, and be reminded that we are alive in this time period for a reason and a purpose. So try to embrace that as best as you can. Do what you can to be more knowledgeable with scripture. That's one weakness that I have. I tend to forget the things that I read really easily, so it's important for me to constantly be reading to remind myself of everything before I forget it. And I've been reading the Catechism lately, which has been very beneficial in finding out why we believe what we believe, along with listening to good podcasts, surrounding yourself with good people online, even if you don't personally know them, the more that you are around people whose values you know to be good, true, and moral, the more that that will rub off on you. There's a saying that you are the sum of the 5 people you spend the most time with. And if you think about that in your life, it's so true. Everybody's habits and personalities rub off on us so easily. So it's very important that you surround yourself with people who you want to become more like, who you know are solid in their faith, who have qualities that you would like to emulate. And so be very careful about the people you spend the most time with. Another thing I was recently thinking about, one of my friends posted something on Facebook where they were saying to be careful who you take your advice from. And that's one thing that I'm just now realizing. You have to be so careful to who you are going to for advice. Why would you go to somebody who has nothing to do with what you believe, who has radically different political beliefs, and go to them for your advice? It makes no sense. Go to somebody for advice who has the qualities that you admire, who has a strong Catholic faith, assuming you're Catholic, and those are the people that you should be seeking advice from. It's so easy to go to people that we've known for years, like a good friend from high school or college or wherever that we've become very comfortable with. But if you branch away from that and focus on seeking counsel from somebody who's very rooted in faith, that will help you so much. It will give you peace in knowing that the advice that they're giving you is coming from a very solid foundation, and I think it'll be something very beneficial. Common sense stuff, but I just wanted to remind everybody because it's so easy to forget when all this stuff is going on in the news and in life, and disagreements between friends and family. It can be so discouraging and disheartening. So try to change your mindset, and instead of thinking of what a horrible time it is to be a person of faith, think, wow, this is an amazing time to be Catholic. Find the ways that you can embrace the goodness that there is. Are there difficult things? Yeah. Are there terrible things? Yeah. You know, especially with the scandals. But be thankful that those things were brought to light. I'm grateful for that now because I realized, hey, you know, yeah, it was horrible. Yeah, it's terrible. But you know what? Now that we've shined a light on this and it's illuminated, we can get rid of the crap and get rid of the sin that has infiltrated and has snuck its way in to important people, very prominent people in our church. It's a battle. It's not easy, but there is such a joy in knowing the truths of our faith and being able to have that hope to know that, you know, these trying times are going to help clear away the clutter and the crap that's there and make way for a more vibrant, full church in the future. But it all comes down to us as individuals doing our part to spread the gospel through our lives, through our actions, not just our words. Being encouraging makes a huge difference. So Lisa from A Catholic Marathon Mom, I thank you so much for changing my outlook in such a radically different way. It has helped give me so much peace this week, so I appreciate that very much. Just a little reminder that was on my mind, so I thought that I would share it with you. I hope everybody has a fantastic week, and thank you for watching.